Let's make it visiting team Minnesota Timberwolves. At center, Gorgie Dang. At center, Gorgie Dang. Let's meet your Cleveland Cavaliers starting lineup. At center, at 6'9", number 13, Tristan Thompson. At shooting guard, at 6'6", number 5, J.R. Smith. The other guard, at 6'3", number 1, Derrick Rose. The starting forward from UCLA, number 0, Kevin Love. From St. Vincent St. Mary High School, Akron, Ohio, number 23, LeBron James. Once again, your Cleveland Cavaliers.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Doris Burke. And we've got David Aldridge on the sideline. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. And, of course, Karl Anthony Towns, he's still out of the lineup.
And, Kevin, it looks like he should make a welcomed return after being hurt a few weeks ago.
Clock at 6. He feeds it to James. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by James.
From beyond the arc. Player movement, finding space on the perimeter, that was their #1 priority.
Now here's James. 35 points for him last game against the Magic in Chicago were circulating last season. Draft day comes around and the Minnesota Timberwolves made their move, Greg, to acquire him.
Yeah, and the more you look at it, the trade looks great for Butler and the Wolves. Reunites him with Coach Thibodeau. Joins an incredibly young core. And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers.
The glass, nice.
The screen from Thompson. Love outside. Kicks it to LeBron. Over Wiggins. James with the bucket. James has got...
Takes a play off. He works endlessly to make life tough for his assignment. This guy is underrated as a defensive force in the NBA.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Butler teams with Wiggins as the deadly wing duo. Bielitsa is up. Wiggins from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they continue to control the glass.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, becoming a better defender. And most pure scorers think they can get away with playing average at best defense. Wiggins wants to be known as a complete player.
Wade kicks to LeBron. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Here's Butler. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
James against Wiggins. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Doris, so much offense is perimeter generated right now. What, if anything, could get us back to running more plays, say, through the post?
Do you think we...
I know. Stolen by Wade. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop.
No, Kevin, no one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing on... off the floor to finish with authority.
Rose with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Here's James. Gets the 14-footer to fall. And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh yeah, we got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room, we got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay, but like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. Now back to the other Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. What a performance so far tonight by Kevin Love. He ended up with 17 points and 5 rebounds. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
The first half showed why Kevin Love is underappreciated. He's had to adopt new roles since leaving Minnesota. And to his credit, he's made some good changes. Tremendous three-point shooter and also plays for others. Rebounds, does all the dirty work, and really important to this team.
Shaq, what you think about Minnesota?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
That's it for now as the second half's just about ready to go.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. My wife and I toured that recently. It is worth the price of admission. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, what a shot in the arm he gave them in that first half. The three ball just kept falling.
Yeah, Greg, this guy phenomenal from distance, dropping in three after three after three, and the defense more and more confidence in that catch and shoot game.
Rose passes to LeBron, kicks it out to Love. Good, and the assist goes to James.
For his teammates as a screener, it's an underrated aspect of his game.
James kicks to Thompson. James with it. He's got 14. In the corner, Smith with it. Buries it from three-point range. Smith's got
call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
James outside. Love outside. Pocket 6. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Now here's Jones. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And stolen by James. Here's Rose. And the dunk by James.
A history of great finishers in NBA history, but LeBron.
Offense, I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
And the dunk by James. Butler from outside. That doesn't go either for Butler.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Love with the screen on Butler. James, the pass to Rose. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Rose has got 5 points in the quarter.
Ouch.
Aaron Brooks is checked in for Jones. They set the screen. James kicks to Fry. And another three for Cleveland. And Greg is used over James. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
I'll tell you, he's had a tough night. And if you're going to shake out of a slump, he is not going to do it with those kinds of shots.
The screen from Thompson. And good that time. LeBron.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
There's the dish to LeBron. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
thing on a nightly basis, sometimes twice a day. For us, to watch somebody that we know has paid a price to be great is really special. And so those who are best at what they do are that because they put in the time. And who couldn't admire the work that's required of that?
What I like about your broadcasting, Doris, is you never get distracted by the stars. They're obviously there, but I love the way you encompass the entire team and aren't just fixated on just that big-name player that maybe the average fan is.
Yeah, I think sometimes people forget NBA stars because they are so great and can seem like...
Over Hibbert. Muhammad, no luck.
Well, it's not the defense that caused that miss. That one's all on him.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice shot by James.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
We have a good thing going right now, and we want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended, and we shared the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.